Hello, how are you? I'm Wilson Tan. I'm a KPI consultant for SME companies. I have been making videos for a lot of CEO, but today I'm making video for employees. Hi, employees. I understand that some of you may be worried that could you be the next one being retrenched or laid off? Don't get me wrong here, I'm not here to promote any layoff or retrenchment, but I'm sharing with you what you should do so that you are not the one being laid off or retrenched. Watch this video if you do not want to be retrenched. See you there. Hello, William, how are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm very good, very good. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming to SandMerit sharing room.
Thanks.
Okay, William, may I know what industry are you in?
Actually, I am to trading industry. I am an importer, selling kitchenware, selling teas.
May I know, have you heard of KPI?
Yeah, definitely.
KPI, what is your view on KPI?
Well, in general, KPI is important to guide any organization or a team or anything or in a project to uh, achieve whatever goal and objective set in order to enjoy the benefit. That's how I see it.
Today, I'm going to ask you a few questions on related to employees, which is very important. A lot of people are very concerned about employees now, especially employee. They worry about whether they will be terminated or retrenched. So I want to ask you, as a business owner, you're the business owner, from your perspective, what is considered a good employee? What is considered the best employee for you? What do you expect?
Best employee. I wouldn't say there is best employee or worst employee. I would say there is a good or good attitude employee or not so good attitude.
What is considered good attitude?
Well, in general, they are able to complete whatever things given in times, responsive, so-called. They are also responsible of what they are tasked to do, and then they follow up and give feedbacks. I think that is generally. I don't know about other employer, but I think that is what is most important to me, to my industry, to my business. Okay, and also to follow through the whole process of let's say deal comes in, need to follow through and really focus on what you're doing, things with care, with attention paying to whatever work you're given, so that to avoid any unnecessary work to be repeated again or any other consequences.
Yeah, of course. Attitude is very, very important for any kind of business for employee. Okay. Yep. Can I know what kind of employee will upset you?
What kind of employee upset me?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is very good question. Basically, is when we spotted employees that they have some weaknesses, and we actually guide them through, teach them, and then educate them the way to do it. Okay, and also of course given chance to them to change their whatever way of doing things. In fact, in the past I was thinking maybe it's our role to provide guidance, to provide the tools or whatever. So if we have provided whatever necessary support from behind, and they still doing the same mistake and unwilling to change, to me that is the most upsetting to me, because we wanted you to grow, we wanted you to perform, we wanted you to achieve whatever thing together with a company, and then enjoy the fruit together. But you are there just like passing time or whatever, or just because of any other things that happen in our life, keep saying this and whatever excuses coming up, that I will hinder the growth of the company or the direction of, and for such, and that will be very difficult to cooperate together in long run. To me, that is like you want this, but our mindset, our direction is the other one. We are not on the same boat. Yeah.
Sure, sure. Okay. Um, During this time, this is a crisis currently everyone facing. What is your expectation on employees in general?
During this time, frankly speaking, okay, because we are have to go through the tough first times in our business. Uh, our business actually is founded by my just our seniors lah. And then I'm here to like, work. It's almost 60 away. So we had gone through so many crises before, and um, the senior have been doing in this for so many years, and they never seen this kind of crisis before. So if we would like to take up the burden to continue to let the business to sustain, at least to sustain, I'm not saying to make money, whatever, then the employee have to really to follow strictly whatever direction that we set. Of course, we will listen, more than happy to listen whatever suggestion given, and it has to be a valid reason, rational reason, not because of saying seeing people doing great, then we go into that. No, that's not the way. And of course, whoever low educated employee that join us and with us, they have to going through the tough time to us and not expecting a lot from us, because if we during this time we take care of you, then you can't take us for granted. Equally, we are into a bad shape. We also, I mean, we are also human being. We don't really have a good time to go through, especially these 2 weeks, these 2 months, and not just these 2 months. I have draft down my business timeline activity. I'm expecting something to hit us quite badly. If we don't really do well, it will be around July, August, something like that, because we don't have income for 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Employee, please listen to bosses. You know what bosses' concern is. Please help your boss to get through this tough time. Okay. Now, I'm not suggesting to you. Just asking if in the event you have no choice. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting any bosses to terminate people or lay off people or retrenchment. No. But in the event your business cannot sustain, you have to retrench people. What kind of employee you will retrench first? How do you select who to retrench first?
Okay, very speaking, the first criteria that I will go through is not the capability or whatever, it's the attitude. Because we wanted to progress, we are willing to put in time, money, or even take risk to take loans, whatever, to put it back into business. We are willing to educate you. We are willing to do whatever thing to assist you so that you can assist coming back. I think you got to have a very open mindset and not giving so many excuses or telling us that whatever experience that you have in the past, well, this is a new era and it will be a new movement moving forwards. We can't use the same way back then to do things. Now, it has to change. Just like in the past, when we take a film to take camera and we camera to take photo, now most of us to use smartphone, whatever, or digital camera. So same thing, in come to business processor, we can't sustain by going through the same thing. We have to make changes. Changes is the only thing unchanged in the world is changes. Yep.
Okay, understand. So attitude is still utmost important for you,
Yes,
right?
you don't have the capability, you don't have the talent, it's okay. So long you're willing to listen, willing to learn, I think that's okay. I mean, I put an example that we really have some good, very senior people that have been in company with somebody. They are so senior. Initially, if you ask them to use smartphone or whatever, use WhatsApp, it's quite difficult. But the thing is, they are willing to pick up the skill and learn it. And now some of them really know how to do that. See. And those are willing to change whatever, they will be the one that leave behind. So what in the past, you probably are very talented or very skilled in certain thing. Is that still relevant? No. I mean, that is a real things that we got to face the world. Every day we are changing, including the employer itself. We are doing our changes as much as we can.
Okay, thank you so much, William. I think your sharing definitely very, very valuable, and a lot of bosses will be agree with you, and they would like to share this with a lot of their employees. They need to let employees know that, you know, what is the from a boss perspective, what should we do during this crisis, right? This is very, very important. Thank you so much, William. I wish you all the best to your business, and stay safe at home. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.